Your attorney tells you that your case has a settlement value of $3 million, and during the course of your trial, the defense offers $2.5 million to settle your case. Do you say yes, or do you say no? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney, and the answer is, I can't give you an answer. All I can do is give you advice. I can give you my best legal advice and make a recommendation. You, as the client, are the one to ultimately decide whether or not to accept any particular offer. Now, you're faced with a trial. And what that means is, when the jury goes back to deliberate, you have no idea which way they're going to decide. You may have the best case in the world, and they can come back and tell you, sorry, you get nothing, we didn't believe you in your case. On the other hand, the jury could come back and say, yes, we believe you, but we don't think your injuries are as bad as you claim them to be, so we're only going to give you $500,000. On the other hand, the jury could come back and say, yes, we do believe you, and we think your injuries are worth $10 million, which is significantly more than what your attorney thought the case is worth, and obviously significantly more than what the defense has offered. So there are many different outcomes that can occur. One of the things I will say to any particular client when this type of situation arises is, do you like to gamble? And they look at me like that's a foreign question, like, what are you doing asking about whether I like to gamble? I say, do you ever go to Las Vegas? Do you ever go to Atlantic City? Do you play craps? Do you play blackjack? I say, you now have the opportunity to get $2.5 million of guaranteed money. Or you can take behind what's door number 2. But you don't know what's going to be behind door number 2. You only know what you have right now, door number 1. Do you want to take the risk, take the gamble, roll the dice, and see exactly what comes up? If you now win big, you've bought yourself 2 more years of litigation, of uncertainty, because now when the case gets appealed, anything could happen. The appellate court could throw your case out. They could reduce the verdict. They could increase the verdict. They could give us another trial all over again. And now we're back to square one. So there are many alternatives and many different options that can occur, all of which are uncertain. Or do you turn around and take door number 1, the guaranteed amount of money of $2.5 million? That's a personal choice that you have to ultimately decide upon with my recommendation. So without being able to give you a definitive yes or no, we have to have a discussion. And it's a detailed discussion explaining all the risks, the benefits, and the alternatives, and your options. Only then can you become an educated consumer to decide which option is the best one for you. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit, but haven't done so yet because you still have questions that are unanswered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.